in the building. Zeke Black is in the building. Definitely shout out to East Harlem. We have a couple of things we're gonna talk about this glorious morning. Definitely this glorious morning. We have a couple of good things to talk about. Hold on one second. Let me get to. I have to get to. We got. I want to talk about the Wack 100 Kim Kardashian Ray J situation. Um, I guess a couple of days ago, Wack 100 did an interview with he did an interview where he mentioned that he had I guess a video extra footage of Kim Kardashian that Ray J has. It is what it is. Do we know that Wack has it? I don't know, but I know Ray J's on the uproar. Kanye probably a little bit in his feelings about it because it is his ex-wife. But this is what comes with the game, man. The whole thing with the story is, how did Wack get it? You know what I'm saying? So if Wack got it, he got it. It just shows like you know what I'm saying. It just shows us that information can always be leaked and things like that. And definitely in this media thing, and Wack 100 is on a hot streak right now. The whole 6ix9ine situation. The Jim Jones East Coast West Coast and all that he's doing, man. And I think Wack has finally found his lane. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes you be, even though he has many other lanes, don't get it. Let's not be surprised. He was involved with K Slay at one point in time. I believe he was managing K Slay, and he was helping them out with that magazine that he had. He also managed the game and various other truck company, I guess he owns. So don't get it twisted that Wack is not really like we can't say he's really clout chasing. You know what I'm saying? Because he's actually a entrepreneur. You know what I'm saying? To touch on it, right? Ray J, Ray J's mad, but even though Ray J is Ray J, this is all clout for him. You know what I'm saying? This brings him back into the press. So if anything, Wack threw a bone to him. Do we know he has the footage? I don't know. I can't tell you. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna holler at 050ChynaBrim because he's affiliated with Wack 100, and maybe he can find out if the paperwork's 100. You know what I'm saying? Because him and Wack they speak every other day with each other. You know what I'm saying? So it's definitely a it's just one for the mind. Does Wack 100 has this footage? You know what I'm saying? And you got a lot of people out there that's upset. They petty, this and the third, this and the third. But at the end of the day, when you're a public figure, things like this may happen. You might slip up, have a videotape there. You might put your phone down. So you just gotta be more on point when you're moving around. I seen something that Jim Jones wrote yesterday. Jim Jones wrote a post about people that procrastinate and things of that nature. Jim Jones, I would say, is he's going through a lot. The verses and the paperwork, as they would say. But one thing I'm gonna say is that he looked a little more humble on his live yesterday. You know what I'm saying? He looked like he's calming down from all the cocky, rocky, throwing subs and throwing shots in the sky. So I gotta give Jimmy that. I gotta say that Jimmy sometimes gotta let reality set. Now I was having a conversation again with 050 China Brent. And a couple other good guys from Brooklyn that I know. And I said, I want to ask you, what's crazy? Unless other things has happened to Jim Jones when he was in Brooklyn that we never heard about. It seemed to me like Jim Jones was, as long as he's been blood, doing this whole blood rap thing, he's been good in Brooklyn more than Harlem. You know what I'm saying? Like, just looking not seriously, like there's dudes that actually told me they would see Jimmy in the style and he's chilling. He was actually good in Harlem. I'm not Harlem, but Brooklyn. Now look what he went through in Harlem. Now, even though you might say, yo, there was some Brooklyn cats that popped on him at the Rucker, but where was Harlem at? Now Harlem wasn't in the building. He ain't chasing Brooklyn cats out. So I mean, I can honestly say that, yo, Jimmy was actually good in Brooklyn. He was more good in Brooklyn than in Harlem. And I think if somebody did something to Jimmy, the Brooklyn guys kept it, within the circles, and they never really hit the mainstream. You know what I'm saying? Where everything that happened to him in Harlem, we got to see on video, or with some word of mouth, or somebody taped it, or some type of disrespect. So I gotta give Mel Matrix that much credit. You know what I'm saying? I gotta give Melly that much credit that when he came to Jimmy, he made sure that, you know what I'm saying, Jimmy was good money. You know what I'm saying? Definitely salute to J. Will, Kansas City. Shout out to my man Money D from Chi-Town. Shout out to Storm Money, East Harlem, El Barrio. We can't forget about y'all. Top of the morning party, people. Um, what else? Where I had to think about that. You know what I'm saying? Because you know what comes with good, comes with the bad. Like I told you, my job is I'm learning journalism. So me becoming journalism is I'm just reporting on what I know to be, you know, a little bit of, facts when it comes to certain situations. You know what I'm saying? I asked 050 China. You know what I'm saying? I said, yo, you know, using the circles and all that. He said, man, Jimmy was good in the style, bro. So that goes to show that it's not a slandering campaign. It's not a campaign to down a guy. It's not a campaign to go, well, Jimmy's this, Jimmy's that. Because speaking of 050 China, asking him as one of the Brooklyn veterans, yeah, he was good. And I'm gonna be honest with you, numerous guys, like Miami Moon and them. You know Miami Moon from Patchen, and a bunch of other good Brooklyn veterans that was like, nah, Jimmy was good in the style. Like he come through and he was good, man. Um, so I can honestly say that it seems to be uptown, only in Harlem where he gets a lot of slander and slang. Maybe that's because that's where he hung out at, or maybe in the Bronx. You know, it's a lot of bitterness. But I just like to say that, um, you know, a lot has gone on in the last couple of days, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I told you, Jim Jones did a post yesterday on IG, and I'm not gonna read the post. You know what I'm saying? But one thing he did say is that hold on one second. You know what I'm saying? It was a post that he had. I know it's late, but Jules shine no matter what time it is. So here it is. Money. It's a Jimmy. Here's your motivation. Today we're gonna talk about procrastination and execution. It seems to me that it's time for us to put the work in that's needed to achieve our goals. A lot of it's a Jimmy talking. See? I don't know why it's that. Second, all of these brilliant ideas that we have and these things that we dream up of that could possibly change the world, somehow we fall short when it comes to execution. We need to work on that big time. The more time you waste, the less time you have, and that's the more time somebody else has to execute those same dreams. Because somewhere in the world, somebody's thinking exactly like you, as someone told to me. And stop talking so loud about your plans, because there's someone sitting in the cut that can't wait to steal your idea and shoot to the moon. It's about who's first to the market, not who has the knowledge, who has the idea. You heard? The first to do it is not always the first who knew it. You dig? I hope you listen to me clearly. Something like Columbus. Now, the energy we possess is the energy we project. So let's use that energy to create synergy amongst ourselves and our people and get the bag. You heard? Get to it. That's the words of Jim Jones. You know what I'm saying? Everybody wanted a response. To me, that's the greatest response you can give. Educate the people. Let's go. Let's do it. You see what I'm saying? Let's do it. So definitely, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, that was real. Shout out to Jimmy Jones. You know what I'm saying? See, one thing is that we create these conversations and then we have these conversations. Like I said, Jimmy, it seems to me he was good in Brooklyn. And even though maybe the love he showed, and this is why no matter what, they're gonna hold him down. And that's where a little integrity and loyalty coming at. But we have nothing to do with that. What we're just trying to say is everybody wants to know what Jimmy's response was going to be after all the what Chuck claimed to be slander and slang, and that was the best response. You know what I'm saying? Nothing to it but to do it. Now, with that being said, ChynaBrim should be up and running on IG in a couple of days. So, you know what I'm saying? Definitely follow him 050 ChynaBrim. Like I said, it's interesting with the Ray J situation. It's very interesting. And my take on it is like sometimes you just got to be a little more private with your information if you don't want to get leaked. So if you got extra videotape coverage or something, you got some type of information you don't want out there, then you have to burn it. You know what I'm saying? Don't just sit around. Don't get mad at somebody, pass the information to somebody, because You never know when somebody will use it. You know what I'm saying? And to me, do I think Wack got something? I don't know. I just know there's a lot of people that's being petty about the situation and they're going crazy and yo, that's foul and this, that, and third. And yo, but sometimes some things is business, man. Some things is a gold mine. You know what I'm saying? Some things it's about the money. You know what I'm saying? So, just when it comes to that, um, when it comes to that, business is never personal. Sometimes, like I said, we incorporate person. We it's sort of backwards. Not us. A lot of people just they incorporated personal. Then let's do business. When if I met you through business, it's business. Then if we could get personal afterwards, but let's keep this business because when you keep it business, we can grow. Um, it's been like I said, it's been a long week. Um, I'm just trying to get there. I'm trying to try new angles. And this is good. This is good. Definitely shout out to salute to Kim Kardashian's the Kardashians. I mean, because of Kim Kardashian, Ray J went to the super moon, even though he was already in the entertainment industry. But the whole Kardashian tapes led to you see where they at now, billionaires. You know what I'm saying? So we have to keep in mind business. Listen. A little slander she caught made her billions. So sometimes slander does work because that videotape that she made with him, it worked. It took her to the super moon, even though she was already financially secure. You know what I'm saying? The whole Kardashian show and the rest is history. You know what I'm saying? Um, definitely. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely 050's in the building. 050's in the building. You know what I'm saying? Um, definitely took her to the moon. So sometimes slander, you can reverse it and turn it into $1 million entity. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes not even slander, just something that came out there. Boom. Okay, how can we benefit off of that? And it's working. Ray J ain't stupid. You know what I'm saying? Ray J ain't dumb. Ray J being smart about it. You know what I'm saying? Ray J's being real smart about it. You know what I'm saying? Ray J's being real smart about it. And he's being so smart about it that I'm a piggyback off of this media. Why not? Ray J's being smart. Sometimes you gotta look at what goes on in the media, right? Promotion is everything. Marketing is everything. That's anybody to tell you that. Marketing and promotion is everything. Sometimes you some marketing is negative, some is good. Look at Fat Joe. Shout out to Joey Crack. Shout out to UFO Feed. Shout out to Teller Squad. Fat Joe was just went through a whole week worth of people saying that he was telling. Now look at him now. He's hanging out with Drake. But of course, he probably always hung out with Drake. But now him hanging out with Drake right now is just helping out what agenda he's on right now, which is my prices all the way up. It's the same thing with what Wack is doing. But Wack is a businessman. Kim is a businesswoman. Ray J's smart. This is gonna just keep me more and more relevant. So with that being said, um, I just think it's a smart business move. You know what I'm saying? For everybody. It's gonna benefit everybody. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And that's just the power of the people. That's just the power of marketing. Somebody sit back, hold on, sit back. Let the people call crazy and then you speak. Of course Ray J's supposed to be mad at the paperwork. I'm at the paperwork with the video. Of course. That's his position. I got nothing to do with that. Let me tell you something. Where Wack said in the interview was powerful because it takes nothing but a lawyer, a phone call from the Kardashians to put a cease and they don't stop it. Wait a minute. Woo. They know that everybody's gonna snatch this, that everybody's gonna be inboxing, that certain media outlets gonna interview with the paparazzi. Now the paparazzis have something to ask them now. Yo, what's the new angles and the news that and the third? And we thought we seen it all in the first time, and what y'all held out? It creates conversation. That's all Wack did was create conversation. He ain't show a video. He ain't show, yo, here go her leg in the air in the closet. Yo, look at her on the balcony. What he did was just to give conversation. Smart tactic from a smart businessman. And that's how you handle business. Oh, the Kardashians, you know what I'm saying? Hey, go to Kardashians. They smart. Wait a minute, this is free promotion. Wack is the hottest thing in Clubhouse right now. Why? You know what I'm saying? He says that might sound offensive, but but in reality, we're winning. You know what I'm saying? We're winning. Free promotion. Who knows? Next month, Kim might have a new shoe line out. Yeah, thanks. Christmas holidays. You know the America's back. Let's get the promotion on. Let's have this new range because that's one thing that affected the last couple of generations is hearing about Ray J and Kim. You know what I'm saying? So it's definitely a marketable piece, and I think Wack is a smart man. But I'm gonna find out from 050 China Brim because like I told you, he's an affiliate of Wack1O0. They have conversations all the time. So we may have the inside source over here. The inside source, China Brim, might be able to give us the info on the inside. You know what I'm saying? Because he kick it with Wack. You know what I'm saying? And that's dope, man. Like I said, follow 050 China Brim. Um, we here. We here. I think it's dope. I think what I think Wack is doing is dope. He's creating conversation. It's good for the industry. Do I think he really? I don't know. China Brim can find out though. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? It's a simple conversation, man. Like I told you, he's in tune with Wack. Him and Wack has had numerous conversations. Have you noticed? Wack posted some things. Wack has mentioned some things on some of these blogs. Some of these blogs and snatches information. So we know that there's something there between him and 050 China Brim. Like I said, but as long as I knew Jim Jones, Brooklyn, I never heard no slang about him. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no slang no slang or slander about him. So I can't say that Brooklyn kept everything tight. Now there might be some of my comments that might go, yo, Jim Jones got his chain yapped at some club on Eastern Parkway. Who knows, allegedly. But I would never know because I never heard that. See, it's not about what I heard, you know what I'm saying? It's not about what Zeke Black heard. It's none of that. It's not about, you know what I'm saying? It's about, you know what I'm saying? The masses. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It's sometimes a loss can be a win. And a lot of times we don't even realize it. A loss can be a win. You see, Kim Kardashian, what was her loss in the sex tapes the first time? Talk about Jim Jones. Okay, you say I'm gonna take this loss, but now I can win because the world is watching me and they're watching what I say now. So now I gotta be smart. And while the world is watching for my response, I'm gonna promote this. You know what I'm saying? So it's all about sometimes, like I told you, a loss could be a win businessly. That's why we put, China, that's why we put Jim Jones and Kim Kardashian. How Jimmy losing out of this? Jimmy was having you know what I'm saying? Jimmy was having a bad month. Wait a minute. So I think that was a good response he made. Everybody wanted him to go crazy, right? Everybody wanted him to go, yo, these dudes, they want to shoot a nine trader. We shooting guns and posting up on certain corners, but he didn't do that. And there's a reason for everything, but we're not here to explain that. Like I said, we're not here to explain that. But one thing I am going to say is, you know what I'm saying, is that professionalism, a person respect professionalism. There's a difference between hate and professionalism. And when you come through professional, people respect it. May be mad, but they're going to respect the professionalism about it. You know what I'm saying? Wack, no matter how much people say what they say about Wack, he still comes off with a bit of professionalism. So they don't take it personal. Like now, Wack just said what he said, but it's not personally against me because I have nothing against Wack. Wack just got something that he can 050 China Brim. The professionalism of what he did. It's not personal between me and him and Jones. It's boom. I gotta respect the professionalism. See, one thing, one thing about life is people begin to respect professionalism. Once you don't respect professionalism, that's when it's all the back and forth and back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Professionalism. You know what I'm saying? It took me a long time to realize that. You know what I'm saying? People take you more serious when you come across a little bit more professional. You could be a little hood, a little ghetto, but it has to be professional. You can't be all over the place. You can't try to turn make people believe. You can't try to convince people to believe. Because you know what's so funny about professionalism? A person can look and go, wait a minute, there's a bag in there, what he just said. It's not so negative. You know what I just said right there? Wack1O0 saying he got photos. Is that a bad thing? Is that a bad thing? Am I right? Is it bad? Wait a minute, Kim. We popping again. We know this is gonna go viral. Wack's not saying this out of disdain or anger. It's a win. Now, why sit back? Listen, I don't know. And Kim probably like, I don't even know what he got. But I know 105.1 is gonna snatch it, Hot 97 is gonna snatch it, the radio station, um, um, and Chicago's gonna snatch it, 104.1 in St. Louis gonna snatch it. All these people's gonna snatch it, and they're gonna talk about it. And then this. Do you know? With advertising like this, with people like Kim Kardashian, like the stock market, she probably makes $1 million. She probably made $2 million just off of Wack set, or $3 million just off of people buying her products, watching what they're doing, watching online to see what their response is going to be. This is what the game was about. Why? Because Wack was being professional about it. It wasn't personal. It wasn't like, yo, I tried to get VIP and they dubbed me, and now this is how I'm coming at them. I just threw something out there in the interview. You know what I'm saying? Same thing like Jim Jones. Same thing like Jimmy, right? Same thing like Jimmy. But I want them to say, like, shout out to Brooklyn, though. Shout out to Brooklyn on this one. Shout out to Brooklyn. As long as I knew Jimmy being in Brooklyn, I never heard him getting slapped, jumped in the park, chased around, none of that. You know what I'm saying? So I can honestly say the Brooklyn dudes is actually holding Jimmy down. You know what I'm saying? So when I hear them say that Jimmy's their brother, I can honestly believe that. I can believe that when they have tension within the camps and certain things get leaked out to the streets, Jimmy, you see how he don't, when they came to Brooklyn, not that he's scared, he respected. You know what I'm saying? Um, like I said, man, Wack, definitely, it's on to something great. What I'm gonna say is, because I'm not trying to drag you here for 2, 3 hours today. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to, we're doing the video. This for the people, man. Definitely shout out to everybody that pulled up, everybody that has a comment, everybody that has an opinion. I appreciate y'all. You know what I'm saying? Um, we're gonna be moving forward with content like this, trending topics. And we're gonna have conversations, and sometimes people will be able to call in. Like I said, it's nothing personal. Shout out, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Um, Definitely. Salute to Jay Collins. That's my guy. Shout out to Jay Collins, man. See, me, I learned something, right? Let me tell you something. Before I go, Big Dice is in the building. You can have it. Before I go, um, let's let's stop procrastinating and just get the job done. Just do it. Nothing to it but to do it. Um, that's the best thing I can tell you. I learned 2 things out of the situation with the Kim Kardashian, 050ChynaBrim, Jim Jones, Wack1O0, even Ray J. Because Ray J's getting free promotion out of all this. You know what I'm saying? Um, is sometimes you gotta take chances. Even if you think it might strike you like lightning, but take a chance. Because every loss ain't a loss. And with that being said, y'all have a blessed morning. God bless you. And you can be a little rough around the edges. Just have some professionalism. Because when it's professional, it's not, nobody takes it personal. It's only business. And I can dig it. With that being said, Feliz Navidad. In the words of all my Latino brothers, I love you. To my African American brothers, peace. To my Dominicans, salida. I appreciate y'all, man. I really do. I really do appreciate you. I appreciate anybody that come through here, even the ones that stick their middle fingers at me. Gina, salute to Gina, because we doing this together, man. With that being said, salute to Spanish Harlem, where I'm from, the El Barrio. Salute to where you're from in Brooklyn or Queens. That being said, man, like and share. Good morning. Have a blessed morning. King Abel, peace. Southern Belle, I love you. That's my wife. Ron Boogs, shout out to Foster Projects. Mr. White builds you somewhere out here. Salute to you. Good morning. Hit the like button, man. With that being said, man, let me, you know what I'm saying? Talk to you tomorrow, right? I'm going to be a little more professional up here. Throw the cashmere's on and the button ups and all that. Be a little more professional up here. You know what I'm saying? Definitely shout out to St. Louis. Exactly. Professionalism. Peace.